Okay, we're working on this rivet machine, so I think I got all the mock-up done now. Now it's time to start doing some testing and see if it actually works. So I got 10 thou shims under here right now, and that's basically how much compression I got on this rivet that's up underneath. So I'm going to pull the shims out when I go to rivet it, and that'll hold it up. 10. This here is what lines this here, so it stays where you want it to be. So everything is dialed in. Nice snug fit. So when this comes down, we're going to have a spring. It's going to come down and engage here. Right into that like that. And we'll put tension on this and then we'll rivet it. We got a hydraulic ram up here that comes off this pump to stir it over here. So there we go. There you go. So let's get this out and see what we got to work with. No problem. Basically, I have no room to get this stuff in and out of here. So. No rivets on the floor. All right. Where'd the other rivet go? There it is. All right, so we got a dowel pin here. This is our punch up here. Goes into our end of our rivet right here. That'll center it up and push it straight down. And parts over here. Here's our holding fixture. So this dowel pin here is what goes on top of the rivet head, like that. And that basically sits inside of the chamfer here that's inside the basket. The spring will put tension on this plate as the hydraulic ram comes down, and that'll push the plate against the basket, and then this rivet will, then it will jam into this rivet and then we'll start crunching the rivet down. So I'm not sure how much pressure it's going to take or how straight it's going to go, but everything is doweled in because we've got a dowel pin right here, dowels into this here like this. Somewhere in there's a dowel pin. There it is. So that keeps everything on center when you push. And this can go around in different circles, but it's held in dead center with a punch here. So let's back up. So, there you go. So that'll push straight down on that. All right. So now. So this over here, you can see how these are all countersunk on this side. So all these rivets, we're going to start stacking these in here. Hold them. And this tool will hold them all in there at once. I went to all the trouble to make this tooling because I didn't like how the rivets were laying over when I was using my hydraulic press over there. There's nothing to keep it centered. Okay, so that goes there. This tool goes here. Flips around. Okay, so we got our bearing race goes in. Got our washer with our tit. Make sure that's engaged. This is your adjustable shim washer for back play. And then you got the kicker plate. So it all goes in there. Now this is all free to move around. You want to keep it concentric so that the kicker will engage correctly. So that's what this here does. So that keeps it all centered up now. See, there's no movement. Jams it all in there. And the old rivet heads are sticking up. So we got to make sure this engages into here. Put the spring up in there. And see how there's not a lot of room in here. That rivet's taller than that last one. So you lift the ram up and get a little extra room. That's how close it is. Okay, we got a little male quick bias thing here. Stop. Spring goes down. I push it, put this in here. I have to push the spring down a little bit. Tension on it. So now that has tension on that. And that should work. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if I can even see the rivet head in there. Not really. I have no idea what kind of feel I'm going to have. With hydraulics, probably not much. Yeah, a little bit. Pump's bleeding, so it ain't going no more pressure than that. So let's see what we got. It doesn't look half bad, does it? Yeah, it looks like it did a good job there. Be nice if it went a little bit deeper. I need a little more pressure in my ram here, but the hydraulics were not letting me do it. This pump is bleeding off too much pressure. Looks pretty good though. See how nice? See
Yeah.
See on the screen? Look at the screen.
Looks pretty, oh yeah, about as professional as it gets.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be nice a little bit deeper, but
Yeah, but it's flush. It's nice.
there you go. Yeah, it's sticking up a little bit, but now I don't know why we're losing pressure. It ain't losing up here. This borrowed pump is not putting out the balls. All right, so now I got to lift up this rivet head so I can slide it across. Let's see, a pair of pliers don't do that. Something on the floor over here. Looks like part of a linkered carburetor. Who had your carburetor party recently? Someone did.
Is that the fuel drain?
That's the needle and seat washer. Okay, so now I got to lift up the rivet so I can rotate it across to the next spot. Didn't have a good notch, but it's got to be in there. Okay, so put that down. More tension.
You don't want to do it equidistant across. You're going to go around. Wouldn't it be advantageous to do the other side?
Well, I'm being held right here.
Okay,
so
just asking.
the problem is getting them across all the different rivets. I don't know. The dowel pin's sticking about 30 thou underneath, so I'm not sure how much I can slide this across. See,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, there it goes. I can
Just,
lift up.
just was wondering, you know.
There, I can lift. Whoa, whoa. See, I went on the dowel pin now. See what Alan did? Oh, don't get your finger in there.
Okay. I mean, would be nice to get one on each side or four corners.
Yeah, I think now we just screwed it all up.
Yeah, you'll get it.
There we go.
Or even if you do it at 3 points.
This is going to be a triple.
Well, that'd be good.
3 is better than 2.
Sure.
I think.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just getting oil on me now. Now we have a leaker. And we got everything on the floor in the way. And get the last of these China towels here. Here's what we're going to do. This is a special Chinese-made system, so we use a special Chinese rag to soak it up. See how you do that, Alan?
Yeah, you got it.
You're not watching the camera.
I did. I showed him.
There you go. It's custom. Takes care of that
They're
problem.
going to want to know how come they're from China, so.
Actually, from Hong Kong.
Oh, all right.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to insult China.
Of course not.
It's Hong Kong. Probably made in China. Okay, I'm centered up on the rivet because it's in the dowel is in the countersink. Okay, so then lock this down. Nope, I forgot. What did I forget?
Don't know.
My spring tension. Holds the plate all the way down. If this is growing. I had a scale around here once. Let's see if it's not the pump, it's the machine. Hold the pump. Not there. Front. Ready? Yeah, I don't think it's the machine flexing. It's flexing a little bit, but not a lot. Alright. Well, that was flexed up. You see how much moved?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm at the limit of my machine here. That means we'll have to put a big draw bolt through here and squeeze it through here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Put a couple big draw bolts in there and give it a little extra strength. It's in there. If you blow up and stand back, you can get a better view. Yep. Yes. Doesn't want to. Doesn't want to move like you want me to move it. Yeah, I got to the next one. You have to get past those rivets. There you go. See, you have to have a pair of needle nose to make it work. Okay, we're centered up that way. Still good there. That dropped. There, get that in there. Alright. Where's my 6-inch scale at? We need to know how much this moves. Okay, we're at 3050 right here. Starting to get tight. There's 3100. Not helping there. That's about all the tension we're getting out of that. Looks like it only went about 50, 60 thou up and it quit on the flex. It looks like it mashed a little bit flatter. Oh yeah. Definitely a lot flatter. See, look at this one and look at this one over here.
Well, you could go back and do it again.
Right, yeah, but see how much that went down
Right.
deeper than these ones here
Right.
did. So I'm getting a little bit more pressure out of it. So we'll
Right.
redo this one a little bit more.
Right.
Overall, it's pretty good. Okay, skip that one. I'll go all the way over to here. Go in the next group. I think with my centering device, we don't really have to jump gaps, but we're just playing around, right? There's more tension yet. Yeah, it's starting mashing there nicely now. I'm getting the valve and the pump over here. Liquid love to seal up better, I think, because it was leaking. There we go. Go right back to number 2 here. Now you can see what it looks like. That's it. Yep, mashed it down. Looks good. Okay, go to the next one. Go to the dowel. See how it centers up real nice? Now we gotta put tension on it just to make sure. Gotta have good finger strength to get that in there. There. Oh yeah, that looks good. I can hit this one. Doesn't look like it's centered in there. It's got to be centered. Yeah, they're definitely in there. Definitely a lot better than that last video I had. We'll put this in a playlist and put this one first. We'll put the bad video after this one. You can see the difference. Yeah. So we only got about, a couple grand worth of parts and time here.
Yeah.
How much can we charge for doing this, Alan?
I don't think they pay.
They wouldn't pay that much?
They're going to like the result, but they're not going to want to pay.
Yeah, it's probably about an hour and a half job here, at least, to do it this way. Spend about an hour taking all the rivets out without screwing up the holes. We're probably doing this in less than a half hour, I bet, because we're going pretty good with it. I have to give me a better pump. See, a good pump's $500 with a gauge on it, dual ram speed.
Right. And the pin that's not worn out.
Yeah, a pump that's actually a still good condition pump. Yeah, yeah, a good. I don't know if it's American made pump, but it's a good quality pump. It's not one of them $150 China pumps on eBay.
You mean the ones that's painted orange?
I think they had a blue one or a yellow one. Orange ones are cheap.
The orange ones are cheap.
Yeah, you got to pay. When you get a different color, it costs a lot more.
United Allied Central Pneumatic.
Yeah, that's the brand.
Yeah.
Pick your label.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to dedicate a pair of pliers to go with the tooling here now, too. This is actually working pretty good. We have to get another mill stop, too. These are probably $25–30 at least on eBay. If you had to buy an American made one, I think about $100 a quarter.
Wow.
That's a China one there.
Seems to be working all right.
That's my honing tool. I can't use it for this tool and that tool. I get mixed up. I like to have dedicated tooling to all my tools. That way I don't have to go hunting around. See, this paint shaker stand's got a nice area in here for we can mount the pump in here. And,
Yeah.
and we have the little parts tray in the back.
Yeah, not bad.
So we don't have this hose in our way like this one is. Yeah, that looks good. I think the customer's going to be happy. He's an ex-riveter on aircraft, so he knows what good rivets are.
Oh,
and
is
bad
that what he
ones are.
said?
Oh yeah.
He couldn't do this himself, I imagine.
Oh no, that's why it's here. Yeah, there's only one other guy that does it. There's another guy in Florida. He said it does them, but he uses an air gun to do it, not a squeeze together like I'm doing. I think this is a lot better than a squeezer. I don't know how much pressure we're putting on this, but enough. Yeah, it looks nice. I can get into this. I'm definitely satisfied with this job. Looks a lot better. So it's been about a month I've been working on this. So. Yeah, this ram thing here, it's $6,000
Good Lord.
from Knockout. It's a Greenlee Knockout deal for big electric panels. It's made to put like 3-4 inch holes through those big 3-phase panels. That's what this thing's made for. But me being cheap, I bought it secondhand.
So you might be overstressing it a little.
No,
It doesn't take that much.
It only seems to flex about 60,000 and it quits moving. So I think it's built in to have it like that. Yeah. So you have to watch how much I'm working. See.
Yeah, well, they can hear it.
See, this is a Greenlee pump here too,
Yeah.
767A. These are supposed to be 10,000 pound pumps. I don't know how much pressure I'm putting on it, but I didn't think I was doing it that much. Yeah, it looks nice. Definitely makes quick work of the job. So you wouldn't pay $100 to put this in like this?
Huh.
That's cheap. That's working at half price for hourly rate.
I would say.
Here, look how much pressure I put on this. Gives me a workout too. See my arms?
There's a gun show.
Now you would have to squeeze harder because you're not as strong.
No, I'm not near as strong.
We put that on your handlebar risers.
I know.
You thought they were tight.
You thought they were tight.
I tied them down after
I
you
know.
tied them. You would have left them loose. Okay, one more. I'm getting tired.
Oh, sure.
Need a tool for doing this. Get sloppy too, don't even know all the way. My fingers are getting tired. See, that's a half-ass installation job.
No, but that's okay.
Now it isn't. Screw it. There's tight. Okay. Yeah, tool's hard to use. Leave the pressure. All right. Hey, that came out easy. Look how nice that came out. Didn't have to beat it with a hammer either.
Boy, that's a beautiful job.
Look at it from this side. Yeah, that 10 thou compression on the rivet head did a nice job. Yeah, those are, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that ever coming out. And see, they're pretty flat.
I would think he'd be
So they're not
satisfied
gonna-
with that.
They're not going to hit on top of the flex baskets either. They're almost flush there. Now you wonder how even of a job you do, you put it across all the rivet heads.
Couldn't have done it much nicer than that.
So now you look at how much rock you got on the scale. See how they're all about the same?
Sure,
Within a few thousandths of each other.
sure. Very nice.
Now you got to make sure you got clearance on the washer when you're done. So yeah. Yeah, tooling works pretty good. So it goes like that. Heavy. Doesn't like going into the sleeve underneath because it's such a close fit. Yeah, there it goes. See, once it gets past the that bushing in there, it goes right in. So that's pretty close on alignment because I only got about 5 thou clearance on this piece to this part here. So, all right, I think that'll work, Alan.
Off to the races.
Definitely a lot better than what I did over here.
One down.
One down.
Nice.
You'll be happy, I bet. We'll find out.
Okay.
It'll be in the comments.
Yeah, cool. That's great.